Okay, so I'm doing u substitution of the integral of dx over 5 minus 3 over 7x squared, all of that squared. And then first you're going to have to find what u is, and u will be 5 minus 3 over 7x. And then we're going to have to find the derivative of that, which would be negative 3 over 7 dx. And we have to get dx all alone because over here is just dx. So to get that, we're going to have to find, the reciprocal of that multiplied by the reciprocal of that over here, which will be negative 7 to the thirds du equals dx. And then we're going to have to put those into the equation. So dx equals negative 7 thirds du, and then 5 minus 3 over 7x equals u, so it'll be u squared, which equal, and then we can take this negative 7 thirds out of the integral, so it will be negative 7 over 3 to the integral of du over u squared. And then we can bring this u squared to the top by making it a negative, to the negative power. Negative 7 thirds integral u to the negative 2 du. And then we'll take the integral of that, which would equals negative 7 thirds, add 1 to the power, which would be u to the negative 1, and divide by that number, which is negative 1, plus c. And this will equal 7 thirds u to the negative 1 plus c, which also can equal 7 over 3 u plus c. And that comes out, and then you can substitute, since up here u equals 5 minus 3 over 7x, you can plug that in for u over here, which will be 7 over 3, 5 minus 3 over 7x plus c. And we can redistribute this 3 on the bottom, which will be 15 minus 9 over 7x plus c, and that is your answer.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing integration by parts. So as you can see, I'm doing the integral of x squared e to the x. And since you want to get rid of the variable in x squared, that's going to become our u. So we're going to have u is equal to x squared, therefore du is going to be equal to 2x dx. Then the e to the x is going to have to be your dv. So dv is going to equal e to the power of x. And since the integral of e to the power of x is still e to the power of x, it's going to be e to the power of x. And so basically what you're going to do now is that you're going to have to follow the formula uv minus the integral of v du. U is your x squared, v is your e to the x, minus the integral v is going to be e to the x, and then du is 2x d to the x. And then you're going to be like, oh no, I have another integration by parts still, so we're going to have to do it again. So you're going to have your u is again going to be 2x because you want to get rid of that x. Therefore du is going to equal 2 dx. dv is going to be e to the x, and v is still going to just stay the same and be e to the x. So you're going to have to be careful with your negative right here. So you're going to have x squared e to the x minus parentheses. You're going to have 2x e to the x minus the integral of e to the x 2 dx. And so the integral of basically negative 2 e to the x, that's gonna be just negative 2 e to the x. So you're gonna have distributing the negative plus 2e to the x, and then of course you cannot forget your plus c There's your answer, and see you later.
Okay, so we're going to find the surface area of the triangular prism, where the givens are the width is equal to 2, the height is equal to 4, the length is equal to 10. Now we don't know what S is, so you can find that out by doing the Pythagorean theorem. 2 and 4. Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if you replace that with the sides, w squared plus h squared equals s squared. You put this up here. W equals 2 squared plus 4 squared, which equals s squared. 4 plus 16 equals 20. So you take the square root of 20, and that's what s equals. Okay, so with that, the formula for surface area is width times height plus length times width plus length plus height plus length plus the side. So if you just plug those in, W equals 2, height is 4, plus the length, which is 10, the width is 2, plus length is 10, plus the height, which is 4, plus the length, which is 10, and the side, which is square root of 20. You just add all those together. That's 6. Dang it. You multiply those together, it's 8 plus 20 plus 40 plus 10 square root of 20. So you add all those together, you get 68 plus 10 times square root of 20. And so if you want the decimal number, that is 112.721. And that's your answer.
So I'm going to do a volume problem. A triangular base prism is a right triangle of sides A equals 6 millimeters and B equals 4A. The height is h of the prism is equal to 20 millimeters. Find the volume of the prism. So first I'm going to draw it. And I'm going to label my sides. So this is going to be A, that's going to be B, and this is going to be H. The formula I'm going to use is going to be volume equals 1/2 A times B times H. Okay, so V equals, it's going to be 1/2 times A, which is 6, times B, which is 4A, so 4, and then A is 6. So this is going to be 6. And then it's going to be H, which is 20. So it's going to be 1/2 6 times 24 times 20, and this is going to equal 1/2 times 6 times 480, and it's going to be 1/2 times 2,880, which is then going to equal 1,440 millimeters. And that's your final answer.